Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the 13th to the 19th of April 2020. Now this is a general reading and may not resonate with everybody, but let's see what the cards bring out and hopefully you can get a message from this reading. So just wanting to say that I am full of awe for how things have been pulled together, how people have pulled together. Sorry, just had to pick up a card then. And that, you know, we've got to be so proud of ourselves, every single one of us, of just how resilient and thoughtful and how we've all come together and really, you know, stepped up in this crazy time. Been a real eye-opener. Okay, Sagittarius, I got a real good feeling when I started, before I started this reading. It was really exciting. So this is the energy of your reading. So here we have is completion. Yes, so you are coming, doing a full circle here. So you're coming to the end of this cycle, the circle, the situation, whatever has been there, and you have elevated to a point where it is ready to complete. And, you know, crossing this is leadership. So, you know, you've taken charge. You're now able to step up and really, because you know what you're doing and you know what you're talking about. And there is power behind that. And that leadership is going to come through to others where they're going to see the strength that you have. Sagittarius, so that's lovely. Powerful, powerful beginning. No wonder I was getting really good feeling about this. And so your intuition is very high, your understanding is very high. You know, you really are able to see things clearly. And when you don't, then you are open to receiving, you know, some messages that are coming through, and this is bringing through the balance that is required for you to achieve what you're achieving. Now here we have the Star card. Yay, 1 and 7 is 8, power. So the Star card, that's insight, that's connection to spirit, that's, you know, that's wishes coming true, that, you know, and you've got the grandfathers there. So there's a lot of male, you know, ascended masters, you know, so some of your ancestors, you know, your grandfathers, if they're not here, and if you've got grandfathers here, then their fathers. So you've got a lot of, you know, fatherly energy around you and messages that are coming through in this time. So that's where a lot of your, you know, your insight's going to come from. Now, your mindset in this time is that you're wanting to grow and you'll continue, you know, this is where you're wanting to aim to, is that you continue to grow as a person and that you elevate and that you are becoming more instinctive and your intuition is growing with that. And here you have the 5 of arrows. So, you know, you may, you are thinking that, you know, that maybe your stance on things or the way you're thinking is different from others, and that you'll have, you know, you're quite happy to sort of see it in a way that maybe some others may not be. They may be confused with what you're doing, you know, but really you are, part of your personal growth is for you to know that you have that ability to think how you do and to be, you know, to be okay with that. So the basis of your reading is health. So, you know, this is health of not just yourself, but health of others. So is this, you know, with health, I guess, with all the virus around and that, you know, is there people that you know of that are actually sick with this? And that, you know, and part of that is really, you know, connecting on a level that is sort of a survival level, you know, because you've got the sacral here, you've got the, you know, this is where you're starting to understand who you are, or you're understanding another person's strength and their ability to sort of push through and get through this. So, you know, is there a lot of that health stuff around you? And here we have the 2 arrows. So, you know, within this, you're not sure where to put your energy or how to attack this situation, and, you know, what decisions should be made. You know, there is that push-pull that comes along at the moment where, you know, we're wanting to be there for others, but we're wanting to protect ourselves as well. And in the past, you have synchronicity, so things have been falling into place, things have been coming together, you know, but there's been examples where you've thought of something and it's appeared, where you've actually, you know, something has happened and then that has created something else. So there's that synchronicity having, you know, taking place around you. And the Four of Stones, so, you know, you have been having to sort of evaluate what resources you have and what you can give and what you have to keep and have you got enough for yourself. So there has been a big focus on that. And with the synchronicity, you might have found that, you know, you might have, you know, more of something and another person in your bubble has more of something. So there's that ability to sort of get into to be in sync and find a solution each other. So your immediate future here, Sagittarius, is this environment. So you are really focused on your environment and how you can, you know, you can make it a safer, a better place. And you've got the 4 and the 4 is 8, and that's that power, that's that abundance, that's that higher energy. And, you know, this is, the 4s are about structure and firm foundations and, you know, home and just your surroundings. So you are very much focused on your surroundings and from a heart space there too. So, and you've got the sun here, so there's rebirth. So, you know, you are able to pull this all together and make this a much better, happier environment, happier time. You know, people are really feeling supported. You know, there is some newness coming in, even though we had the health card before. There is still some joy that's coming through as well, you know, which is part of that. And this is you at the moment, so you're having to show a lot of compassion. You're really having to, you know, bring in that, you know, that elevating, that, you know, so you're going to your higher self. You're really having to see things from a much higher perspective, where you're having to not judge. And you're finding yourself able to sort of see things in a lot clearer way, that, you know, you can come from that heart space, because the messages that are coming through is very much from, you know, a collective universal sort of type thought pattern. So, you know, you really are stepping up and being part of everything that's going on. And part of that is that you're looking at things that haven't quite worked out, and you are looking to see how you can improve them. So the apprentice has been, you know, in that new, you know, oh, that didn't work, I'll try this, or I need to learn that in order to get that fixed. So, that, you know, you're very much in that cultivating state there. And here is how you fit into this situation, is that you have been very hands-on, you've been very constructive, you know, maybe you're getting things done, running around, fixing things, you know, communicating with others, you know, and really just physically having a lot going on for yourself. And the Harvest Lodge of the Stone. So you are really, yes, so this is saying that you're gathering up resources, you're making sure everybody's got what they need, you're making a safe place that's got, you know, that's perfectly set up for the situation at hand. Now your hopes and fears are that you're hoping that, you know, your fear is that you'll be able to get that you won't be able to get your finances into alignment. But this is saying that, you know, and you're hoping that you have that financial discipline to see everything through. You know, if you're wanting to, you know, to cultivate this, then how are you going to do it with the resources you have? So that you're hoping that you'll be able to pull that together. And then you have the resources card here. So this is your hopes and fears. So you know, your hope is that you are able to pull it all together. Now that's the synchronicity I'm talking about. You know, you are really able to, you've got everything in front of you and you're able to pull it all together. And the outcome of that is, yes, you will pull it all together there, Sagittarius. Manifestation, full on, abundance, power, you know, achievement, you know, and from a heart space, from a, you know, that love, that caring, that giving, you know, wow. And you're also able to teach others, to show others how it's done, and you're wanting to show and to be an example. So, you know, you're the peacemaker, you're bringing this all together. You're really the pinnacle of what's happening in your situation there, Sagittarius. It's amazing. And some of the things you're doing, that they are traditional, like this has worked in the past. Let's go back to the way it worked in the past. We're looking for some change. We're looking for some freedom with that 5. Definitely great place to be. Nothing to worry about at all. And I'm sorry if those health issues are very close to to who you are or where you are, or, you know, and you're having to deal with that, but you're very resourceful, and you know, you've got that leadership. You know, you're able to step up and say, well, this is what we need to do at the moment, and those, you know, they're invaluable skills. So be proud of how you're tackling that situation. Okay, I'm just going to pull 3 cards to finish the reading. Get another idea going on here. And one more. I'm going to get an angel card and see what angel is walking with you this week and supporting you, because we can do with all the help we can get. I don't want to be doing this alone, if we can help it. Okay, so first card here is expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Wow. So things will come over and then come back again. So, you know, it's like when, you know, your windscreen's going, you know, when it's raining and you can't see, and then the windscreen comes across and you've got clear sight. And it changes your perspective, changes your outlook. So yes, there is a lot of things that are happening, and because it's, you know, it is powerful, because it is connected to the collective, it is connected to spirit, it is connected to your higher self, and so you can expect things to really just move, happen. And that intuition again, so yes, you bring you through that intuition, you're able to see things very, very clearly. Now, this is just backing up that intuition that we talked about earlier, that you know, listen to those messages, open up your, you know, when you hear something, don't discount it, you know, look at it, see where it's coming from, what's the vibration behind it. And you got the 3 and 6, which is 3 is the goddess number, which is manifestation, and the 6 is truth and order. So, you know, while you're going about what you're doing, you will be seeing things a lot clearer and seeing things that are working and aren't working, and you will be changing that very quickly. And you've got Archangel Gabriel with you, and he's bringing you inspiration. So whenever you feel like you aren't, you know, you're thinking, what do I do now? Then just call out to Archangel Gabriel, say, well, what now? You know, just ask for the messages to come through, that you will clearly see what is there in front of you. That, you know, find that inspiration and utilize it, because, you know, this is universal. So, you know, you're definitely connected to the right place to be able to bring through everything, and your intuition is very high, so you'll be able to hear it. Well, you just have a fabulous week as much as you can. Stay safe, stay sane. Wish you all the best, and yeah, we'll talk again soon. Bye.